That's tasty. I want some more. Mmm, delicious. I could go for seconds. Pretty tasty. Ugh, it's poisonous. That's damn good. Hello, my name is Dante, and I'm here to talk to you about Metal Gear Solid 5, one of my favorite games of all time ever. A game that respects dog lovers, allows you to kidnap complete strangers to build an army, and gives you total freedom in how you approach problems and solve them. I have played this game far too much across console and PC since day one, but like all my reviews, this will be incredibly incoherent and only serve as something vaguely comedic for my associates to enjoy. Metal Gear Solid 5 is a game made by Hideo Kojima, who also made lots of other good games, and Death Stranding. I've been a fan of Metal Gear Solid since I was a child, and I remember playing Metal Gear Solid 2 and getting nightmares.
Infiltrate the enemy fortress, Outer Heaven. Destroy the final weapon, Metal Gear.
And playing Metal Gear Solid 3 and crying profusely. The quality of these games would make you think you'd need to play the others to play this one, but honestly, you're better off just going in blind to save yourself a headache understanding the plot of Metal Gear. The game starts with you in a hospital recovering from a coma when shit goes down. After killing some meanies and sneaking around, you escape with your life and then become the leader of a private military company called Diamond Dogs. However, before you get to the meat of building an organization made by people you've kidnapped, you must save your racist but lovable friend, Kaz. This makes up the first real mission of the game, where you get lots of freedom. While it is hard to take advantage of this freedom at first because you are ignorant in your knowledge of foreign languages and your equipment kind of sucks, you can at least try to go about things the way that you want to, whether you sneak around like a slippery snake or kill everyone and everything like a rabid dog. You have complete control, so don't be afraid to do whatever you want to do as long as you eventually reach the mission objective. Once you save your pal from some spooky ghosties and Russians, you go forth to build a fucking nation. And this is where I kind of stopped talking about the plot of the game because there's not much, and honestly, it's better if you just play it yourself. Just know that you'll eventually get a dog, a girlfriend, and a super fighting robot, which is kind of how things go in real life, except you don't always get really good 80s music to play in the background as you do these things. The real amazing part of this game is the gameplay, which not only provides you with complete freedom to do as you please, but also feels very fluid and wonderful to play. Venom Snake moves exactly how you want him to, whether it be running, walking, crawling, shooting, climbing, or sneaking around in a box. It all feels amazing, and I can tell this is where a lot of development resources were used. Speaking of resources, that's kind of what the game is really about, gathering resources to get stronger. Although not in a Minecraft kind of way, more like a batshit crazy if it's not bolted down to the ground let's fucking steal it kind of way. These resources can range from cargo crates full of precious materials you'll need to craft better guns and equipment for your missions to actual human beings with technical skills or endangered wildlife. That's right. In this game you can kidnap whoever you want, whatever you want, and you will be rewarded for it, whether you get someone to salute you when you go home, or a cute animal to look at. At first, I thought this was very unrealistic, even with everything else in the game, but I decided to do my own experiment. I got on VR chat and kidnapped random people to join my Discord server, and after using my sharp tongue and offensive habits, they actually wanted to stay. And now, I have a small platoon that will help me destroy the world. Granted, our R&D department could use some work, but isn't the internet truly a wonderful place? Anyways, back to this game that I love. If you play the game and get wrapped up in it, you'll probably want more, and fortunately, there is plenty after you beat the main story, whether it be side ops or multiplayer, as well as a lot of completionist things that I still haven't had the time to do because they are a little ridiculous, like collecting animals. If you want to know what a side op is, usually it's a small mission you can do on the free roam maps of Afghanistan or the Angola-Zaire border region. They always have rewards or reasons to do them, so try your best to do as many as you can until you get burnt out so you can get big and strong like Boss. Multiplayer or FOB missions is a somewhat optional component of the game that emphasizes on your base. After a mission in the game, you'll be allowed to invade other players' homes or be invaded by the very small amount of people who play this game. This mode is usually reserved for the very hardcore nowadays, but if you think you're up for the challenge and can sneak around or kill everything, there are some very good prizes in store for you. Also, make sure to get the Fulton portal and the Jehudi arm if you're going to invade other people, as it will make your life a lot better. There's a lot more I can talk about, like how you literally fight monsters in this game, how the story ended up disappointing a lot of people, and how there is some really crazy detail in the game. But I'm not really qualified for these sort of things, and this is one of those scenarios where I want the viewer to experience everything for themselves. And if you have already, I'm very proud of you. Make sure to grab this game when it goes on sale like it always does, and to have lots of fun when you can. And if you really want to do a good thing, buy it for a friend who might like it. It's a masterpiece that is now 5 years old and it can run pretty well on most modern PCs even if you aren't rocking a hardcore gaming rig. And of course, if you get really bored, you can download a fuck ton of mods for free to keep the game fresh looking and fresh playing. Which is what I have done after so much time. Just try to have some restraint. Anyways, this is Venom Dante signing off. See you next time when I make a better video than this. Hopefully.
I'm not good right now, man. I'm fucked up. I'm in the middle of nowhere, nigga. Look at this shit. Look at this.